Hey guys. So, I wanted to do a video on like judgment slash age and my elders and how I process my relationships with people who are older than me. And it's been pretty interesting. I started off being like the regular non-judgmental type kid. Like I didn't want to be categorized. So I barely wanted to be categorized as an artist. So I could only imagine other people's frustrations with having to deal with any kind of level of category um, in this society, let alone put your age on top of that. And people just think that they can run wild with what they think that age means in terms of life experience, success, goals attained, risks taken, drive, accumulated, wealth, well-rounded, everything, like your skills, your growth as a person, your growth in your trade, um, and like so I've struggled in this area because I always wished that I could respect and actually go go to for advice. Like I wanted to be able to go to my elders for advice. But all of the elders in my life seemed to need help themselves. And this is like my main thing here because all of the people in my life are, yes, there are some that are younger, yes, of course, but all of my elders are like, they have problems and they are, projecting and deflecting their everyday problems that need to be addressed. So it gets brought onto other people. Um, they it just seeps into other parts of their life and it becomes noticeable. So I am like, I don't have anyone to go to. So in terms of like your everyday elder that you actually trust, that isn't asking for help from you, like in a therapeutic way, in a financial way, in an emotional way, in a physical way, like they physically need your help. They need you to take them somewhere. I mean, so many different things. They're having romance problems. They're having issues with their dating life or marriage life. Like they're coming to me for these things and I'm like, "But I need your help on basic logistics of life essentials, and like why can't like where's the give and take?" So I've kind of just been wondering where my elders are, like where are you guys, because half of the ones that are commenting on the things are really messed up and really lost. So it's like I can't really take what you're saying. Um, I can't really take it really seriously. And it's just it's funny for me because it's like I'm surrounded by people who are like older than me slash above me, like they work above me or maybe it's equal, and they're like just their lives are falling apart. They're falling apart as we speak. And I love them so much and like, but it's like it's so backwards, and I'm giving advice to people who are much older than me, and that has been difficult for me, honestly, um, because I've messed up on so many things that you would consider basic. Like, I don't know how to explain it really, but like I've messed up on like, I think psychosocial things in my life that sort of tripped me up a bit. And so, and once you're done with it and once you're out of it, you realize that like those people were so messed up and they were like using you, or they were manipulating something to get something, like for their toxic fucking behavioral patterns and their viewpoints on their life and how they act and how they treat even their own, just how they treat people. And so I just struggle in this area because my elders are all complete wrecks. Like, either they're an alcoholic, they married the wrong person, they're divorced, they're overweight. Like, choose one of the categories and they have it. Like, there's no one that I can go to that's like has a real well-rounded lifestyle, like, and they live it and they breathe it every day, and they're not just talk. Like, I can't stand when people just talk. Like, you need to put your work in and you need to like walk the walk. Like, you can't just sit around and criticize other people all day and like call that life and call that satisfaction. Like, because I feel like I have been now going into a different life because of this. Like, I've had a completely different life experience because I haven't been able to rely on my elders at all. Zip, zero. And like everyone except my grandfather, like, there's nobody else who really pulled through and wanted to act like it was real life. Everyone else was just fucking around and brutalizing and abusing other people while also abusing themselves in the process. So it's just like nobody was winning, and I'm just like, whoa, like, we're like teenagers, like, chill out, like, you know what I mean? And so now that I'm an adult and I'm like way too experienced and way too, like, basically just, I understand life enough to know that these people had nothing together and they were just lashing out and projecting. So you need to be aware of the issues that are going on in other people's lives as well, and we need to be really sensitive about where other people are in their current life, because where they are in their life is separate entirely from their age. And so yeah, I'm 26 or whatever, but it feels like I'm hundreds of years old, thousands of years old. We'll go for thousands here. And so we're not really going to be able to use numbers as a way of categorizing someone. So in my everyday life, I'm helping and I provide therapy and therapeutic platforms for people who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s. So that's regular. And then on my other level of people, I'm doing adults as well over the age of 21. So my youngest is 26, 38, 42, 32. So I have a variety of grown ass adults that I have to provide everyday lifestyle guidance, like, and hold their hand for the entire experience. And that's in my professional life. And then in my personal life, the adults there in my personal life as well are not well rounded. Like, they're practically non-existent. They're completely tapped out. They're either brainwashed and gone, or they are enslaved to the system, or they are burned out from the system because they've been over medicated, or they used to be an alcoholic, or they smoke cigs the whole time, or they're developing, they're gaining weight, they're whatever, they're getting cancer, stuff like this. Like, they're just in a stage of depletion. And also lashing out on others, because when your body is deteriorating, you tend to be, well, that's not true. That's not true. So we're not going to go down that route, actually. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, I'm just trying to say that there have been so many experiences in my life where the people in my life were much older than me, but they were looking to me for guidance and to me for support, whether it was a credit line or advice or, physical transportation assistance, information assistance, direction, how to process different life events, coping skills, travel, navigation. Like, it went into work life and work and balance, and just so many different things, and they were always coming to take something, or they were coming to take advice from me or take something from me, and I'm just like, dude, you're double my age easily. You're triple my age. Like, what's the situation? Like, is this how my whole life is gonna be? Is this just how it goes? Like, I figure everything out and then they ask me for help or whatever. So this is like not that relatable, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean when I say like that it needs to be something along the lines of your age does not define your life experience, and it does not define your level of understanding of what's going on here in the spiritual, in the emotional, in the social, medical as well. So I hope this helps you guys, because I think that there are many old souls around, and I think that there are a lot of young kids that are helping out the elders, and our elders need to step up. I'm seeing a lot of people fall through the cracks. I'm seeing a lot of people in one way or another, they're slipping up. And, we're all great, fabulous works of progress, and we all need that time for growth and expansion. However, we need to get it together and come together as a kingdom and, really put your money where your mouth is, but also, walk the walk. I'm sick of talking so much about this stuff. I need to see actions from people. I need to see actions from countries and entire communities on this one. And we need to really start to come together. And I'm excited. So love you guys. Ciao.